Hi, I'm Mukee Okan. I'm also known as your orgasm's best friend. I'm a sexuality educator. And so many people have been asking me for many, many years, how did you get to be that? And what was your life? Tell me your story. And so it was only when I met Laura Bush, who I've actually known for quite a while, but then I discovered that she was a writing coach. I got inspired to actually ask her, how can you help me? So my memoir is called My Pussy Talks. And so I've been gathering material actually for about 10 years and sticking it in the autobiography boxes. And so when I discovered Laura Bush's coaching methods, I went to a retreat and I discovered that even though before I went, I had absolutely no clue of where to start or how to start, I actually left with a clear outline and a clear structure, and that completely blew me away. I knew that Laura Bush had a lot of very professional skills and has an extraordinary reputation in the coaching world and the writing coaching world. And also, I really love that we were going to be doing it retreat style and just over a few days. So that has always worked for me, and I just knew that she had great skills. First, I thought the retreat was super short. Like, how was I going to produce anything in such a short time? And so, what was special about the retreat was all the creative methods that Laura introduced me and the group to free up and just let go and let it flow. And I have to say that so worked for me. And so rather than trying to have the whole thing in my head at the beginning and thinking that I had to have it pretty much all the story all worked out, the methods that Laura shared had me discover that I can actually write. It was extraordinary. So the extraordinary thing is employing a method of 15 minutes that worked for me in the morning, first thing when I woke up. I actually have 40,000 words. And so I have so far through Laura's coaching got the next steps of what to do with my rough draft in absolute detail, so I know exactly what to do. So I found that her approach doesn't tell you like everything at the beginning because you got to have the experience. So me having my experience of my success as a writer and then also getting reflections back from my buddies in my group and then Laura's coaching overlaid on top of that, it has made me see so much more about, okay, how to add into parts different writing structures that I had no idea about until I'd actually produced the draft, which was really a no-brainer for me. So it was easy and effortless. And I'm so inspired by Laura and her support to really get my book out there. So one of the things that I didn't expect to get was the level of feedback that I was getting from my group and then from Laura. And then also really after writing and then being introduced to different principles, like the ladder of abstraction, that has really made a difference, not just in my memoir, but in lots of my presentations that I've been doing. So before, a lot of people would say, I don't know what you're talking about. And I saw that I was so in the abstract. That doesn't mean that I cut that out completely, but now I have some guiding principles to see how I can bring the abstract space into the details and make it much more interesting and much more inspiring for people. So as a whole, my time, which is going to continue, absolutely. Laura is so dedicated. Well, this is one of the beautiful things about the coaching with Laura is Laura's absolutely dedicated to me getting my pussy talks out there into the public and to make a difference with my book. And so the level of support is absolutely amazing. And then the level of her looking into what I write and then being really able to identify the next steps that are going to bring it to completion. I just have no words for it. It's absolutely brilliant. She is a master. So even if you think, how is it possible that you could write your book? Laura Bush is the woman for you, because I promise you are going to get so many unexpected results, and she's going to get you writing and having fun with it and enjoying it and bringing ease and effortlessness